The Cajun 6 Conference has a chance to make a name for itself here today. In this episode, we got the number 4 Clemson Tigers taking on those La Tech Bulldogs, rated number 18 in the country, led by Skip Branson at quarterback and a lot of dynamic weapons on offense. So we're going to be watching out for the Bulldogs and seeing how they can fare against this really tough defense of the Clemson Tigers. But early on, we got an interception here in the end zone. Could have been a fumble after that pick, after some of those big hits. But Tranigan's going to throw that pick, and it's going to go the other way. So 3rd down and 9 here. Skip Branson dropping back, and he's going to get hit hard. He's going to lose the football, and back-to-back turnovers here for both squads. And it's still tied 0-0 here. Let's see if Clemson can actually pound this rock into the end zone. That is Tranigan with the touchdown for 5 yards. And Clemson's up on top here 7-0 here early in the first quarter. Let's go second quarter now. And we've got Tranigan, the quarterback here, flipping out to the running back. Actually, that is a wide receiver, Brandon Brown, for the touchdown. I don't know if you guys caught this or not, but he is a wide receiver. So they got the speed there in the running game, it looks like. 2nd and 13. Skip Branson, quarterback, going to pick up the first down. 18-yard rush. Here's a little speed option play. 2 defenders on Skip Branson. He's going to get the throw off, or the pitch off, I should say. And then Alex Cooley going to run it in for the touchdown, the fullback. So this team, the running game, they like to throw in the option play. Here's a triple option play. Look at the cornerback. Just got caught in between, and here's a little pitch out to the left side. I believe that is going to be Alex Cooley, the fullback, yet again. Yeah, number 31, that's Cooley for the big-time first down. So 3rd down and goal. Little pass deflected here. Skip Branson trying to get that throw off. He couldn't. Got the hit on him. Just disrupted the throw there. So 17-10. And let's check in here in the late part of the second quarter. We got Brian Young laying out for this one. Nice catch. 40 seconds left to go. Little triangle route from the running back. That is Bruder. He's going to catch this for 15 yards. 1st down and goal. Branson checks it up the middle. That is a touchdown here to the running back, Damian Bruder. So just like that, ladies and gents, La Tech is now tied it up 17-17. So as we jump here ahead in the 3rd quarter, 2017 game, it is an INT, and it's going all the way to the end zone. A pick 6 for Adrian Clayton, and the La Tech Bulldogs are going to go on top here 24-20. But the Clemson Tigers are in the red zone here. 3rd down and 8. That is a touchdown being tossed to Brandon Brown. So another touchdown for him on his ledger for the day. He's got a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. So he's doing it all. And what do we have here? On 3rd and 13, Branson's going to fire this thing deep, and that is a huge play. Brian Young already had that diving catch for a big-time first down. Going to get a huge catch here for the touchdown. Look at what have we got going on with the cornerback, guys. He just, I don't know, was he lost? I don't know, did the ball get caught in the lights? Something happened because it was just not natural. 1st down and 10 here, 1:33 for Clemson, and they are driving, guys. They're inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, here's a pass completed. They'll pick up another first down. If you're La Tech, you got to come through with a clutch stop right here, but he's inside the end zone. It's Brandon Brown again. This guy has been a thorn in the Bulldogs side all game long, but there's still time left on the clock. They're up by a field goal. La Tech can do this. They can get it done. They've got 3 timeouts, but guys, 3rd and 5 situation, they have already used 2 timeouts. They're not going to use the timeout here, and on a 4th down and 1, Branson's going to fire this thing deep. All you need is a yard. And they're going to fire it to the end zone, and it is deflected. End of the game. I don't know what else to say. I'm calling a timeout there. I mean, given the situation, given the time of the clock, you know, you're kind of up against the wall there. I want to call a timeout, and I want to settle my guys down and talk about the next play. Because it's the game. 4th down is the game. You got to talk to your guys, make them comfortable with the play call. But Brandon Brown, a freshman, by the way, 8 receptions, over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns receiving, and a touchdown on the ground. He was a do-it-all player. That guy is going to be a player in this dynasty. I'm sure of it. But Skip Branson was not bad, guys. 68% completion percentage. Ran the ball effectively as much as he could. A lot of that was sack yardage right there. But, you know, Brian Young had 5 catches for 147, so the passing game was working for him. The running game was working for him. I think defensively they just had a little bit of a gap right there. towards the end. And, of course, as we know, as we talked about it, Brandon Brown was the man, the myth, the legend here in this game. So what a game for him. You know, hats off. But La Tech played valiantly in a tough environment. Tough stage, tough environment. I think the Cajun Sixes, we're on the cusp. We're on the cusp of being, like, really relevant inside college football. ULM, La Tech, we've both been Cajun Six champs at one point or another in this series. So I think we've become like the staple programs of the conference. And if we can keep progressing, if ULM and La Tech can keep winning these games or like staying relatively close in these games, then of course we're going to start getting recognized. But we do some simulation here, and Air Force is going to beat Southern, so they hand them their first loss of the season. Hendricks was your player of the game here, 19 of 37 for 227, had 17 carries, and Bird through the air was really good. He was really good. Defensively, just looking at like guys like Jackson Klink, Cookie Chunk, a couple guys that are custom players on defense. Now the Raging Cajuns will advance to 3-0 on the season. Take a look at what Elliott Sandage is doing, guys. 438 yards today, 3 scores. The guy was crazy good. Henry Mitchell with 2 touchdowns. We had Trace Caballero with a bunch of yards. He loves throwing to him, so he's been really good. Grambling is going to get a win over Coastal Carolina, so they are 2-0 on the season. Cheltenham with 2 touchdowns through the air. Wendell Hamilton, even though Jelani Jenkins had the majority of the carries here, 17, he wasn't super effective here. Now, hey, Jelani Jenkins did get some channel points upgrades, so he's technically the starter at this point. But Wendell Hamilton was just a little bit more effective on the ground in this game. So I do like to see that both of those guys are getting utilized, 2 custom players. I don't want to show favoritism to any custom. So the fact that they're mostly evenly rated, somebody's got to start, but we do use the 2-back sets there for Grambling State. All right, let's get into the next matchup here. And the final matchup of today's episode, we've got the Warhawks hosting the Oregon Ducks. This is a big game for our program. Of course, we've now won 2 Cajun Six Conference championships, but that doesn't matter at this point. We got to beat a ranked opponent at some point. We couldn't pull off a victory against Auburn in this series. We couldn't pull off a victory against Oregon in this series in season number 1. It's time that we knock somebody off, an actual opponent off, like Oregon here, number 12 in the country. Lucas Bannerman was a focus point of this drive. He's got himself a touchdown. And did you see the little shimmy and shake here that he had on the very first catch on this drive? It was nuts. I love what Bannerman's going to be able to do for us, Mr. No Gloves himself. But 7-0 game here. Ronald Irvin going to go for 73. We have a problem stopping the run, guys. Problem stopping the run. We know that Oregon loves to run the ball, but man, do we love to throw the ball. Look at Trevon Baden putting the double move on. And then, of course, Ferdinand Giroux finding him completely wide open as that safety bit on the double move. Love it. So 14-7 here. We've got Andrews getting a big time first down there, 16 yards. First down and goal. Here is Woods in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. That's Marquise Barnes. And we saw Matt Woods in the game against us in season number 1. So it's kind of funny to see how he still continues to be the quarterback here at Oregon through so many seasons that we've been doing this franchise, or this dynasty, I should say. So 4th down and 8, we're not going to stop here. We got to keep up with Oregon in that offense. We're going to get another touchdown on the board here. Again, Melvin Breaux, the head coach here for the Warhawks. He's very aggressive. I talk to you guys about it all the time. We like to go for it on 4th down. Got to keep the chains moving, in our opinion. That's why we're the number 1 offense in the nation. But 21-21 is, again, Irvin's going to score a touchdown on the toss play. We just can't seem to stop this dude. He's just going off on us. Here's Giroux on 2nd and 10. Nobody open. And then Hill is going to pick this up off the fumble. Got to get him stopped. Cole, the offensive lineman, going to drag him down. But that's not a good situation because our defense has not gotten a single stop all game long. And then this handoff here to Irvin to the outside. That is a touchdown. How many points are we both going to score here? Right now, it is 48. 48 points here in the second quarter. Just absolutely nuts. what's happening here. But single high safety, he's going to break right. Take a look at this. We set this play up perfectly. That's Trevon Vaden. Doesn't have the ton of speed, but he does have the broken tackle ability. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown, 75 yards. Tie this baby up. Look at the time on the clock. There's still 3 minutes left to go with 56 points scored. Oh my God. 2nd down and 10. Are we going to have another big play here? Irvin bust off the tackle. That is Pierce Hawthorne, the freshman linebacker. Xavier Jackson, the only man to catch him, and he gets him down at the 1-yard line. Another big run for Ronald Irvin. That's 55 yards. And finally, it's somebody else that gets into the end zone other than Irvin, but it's still 35-28. 2nd and 19. Here's a pass out to Trevon Vaden. He can't get the football across the plane, but that's okay because we're going back to him in the back of the end zone for the tying touchdown. And take one more look at this. If you guys missed it, a one-handed catch and then still got the 2 feet in bounds. You only need 1 in college, but he got 2. Unbelievable catch and score, but 5 seconds left. Did you guys expect anything less right now in this game? The way that this game is going, Brennan Calhoun for the big touchdown with 5 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Going into the half, there has been 77 points scored. How many points are we going to score in this game? This is nuts. Offense, 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 offense. That should be the title of this game. Or the title of this video. I don't think I'm going to do it, though. I think I'm going to probably name it something else here. But 3rd down and 2 as we start the 3rd quarter, guys. And our defense finally gets a stop. Got a couple nice plays on that drive beforehand, but they still got themselves into field goal position, and they are up now by 10. So 45-35. Let's just start running the ball a little bit more. That's 14 yards for Billy Tomlinson. He's already got 8 on the game with 65. So as you guys can see, we are trying to kill some time off the clock here. About 2 minutes and 58 seconds. And what is happening here? Get off of him! Oh my God. 3rd down and inches, Brian Harris. We check in with more power back. He's not going to get it, so we are going to have to go for this. In this high-scoring game here, Briggs, he's an offensive lineman. We're going to hand it off to him. He gets the 1st down. And then Franklin Polanco going to get in for a touchdown. He's got 3 catches for 43, and we get ourselves back within a field goal here. So 2nd down and 7. This is a big down and distance here for us. Woods going nowhere. That's a really great open field tackle there by Eric Thompson. So it is now 3rd down and 11, and they're going to go with a draw play. They're going to get their offensive lineman out on the 2nd level, and we can't get a stop. We can't get enough pressure back there to get a stop. So it is a 1st down, but take a look at our pressure here. We're going to get Woods to go down for a sack. That's Eric Davis getting in. 2nd and 16. Here's a little handoff, and look at that. Look at Bo Kelly, the D tackle, and Irvin is out of the game. What a blessing that is. Get this guy off the field. Josh Kirby going to pick up 16 when they needed 18, so they will attempt a huge field goal attempt, and that is good. So we're only down by 6, and with about 5 minutes left, the object here is simple. Kill some clock and get a score. Billy Tomlinson making everybody miss, getting in space, using that speed. Take one more look at it again. Whoops, see you later. Use your blocker. That's Trevon Vaden out there. Guys falling all over each other. Look at Billy. Look at Billy T. Good for 8. 3rd down and 1 with about 1:47. Here's the question, though. We take the lead, but did we score too early? 1:40 left here for Oregon. Only down by a point. 3rd down and 10. Pass incomplete. Should have been picked off. Guys, we got to get that turnover. We got to get that turnover here. 4th down and 10. This could be the game. Here's a screen play. Woods breaks out of it, but he's going to fumble. Oh, if we would have just landed on that, we are in business for another touchdown. I don't know if a field goal is going to be good enough, but man, what a job there by Bo Kelly to cause that pressure. So 1st down and 10. Here's Billy T. Going to be taking this for about 6. So, hey, Oregon's going to use a timeout. We know the job. We got to get a 1st down because they're going to use their timeouts. So we got to get a 1st down. 3rd and 6 as Tomlinson can't pick up the first down. Now, questionable play call here. 3rd and 6. You got to get the first down. We thought we had a guy in the end zone. That's incomplete, so we don't allow Oregon to use their last timeout. Hindsight is 20/20, but if we got that touchdown, it's basically game over. But it could be game over for us with a touchdown for Oregon, as we're only up by 4. 1:09. They're going to go a little flare route, just a check down there to the receiver. He's only going to get 2. So Woods dropping back. Nobody pressuring him whatsoever. He's going to find his man up the middle. 1st and 10, about 40 seconds left, and Spence is not there. Really great throw. First down. Scotty Jenkins-Holt should have picked that one off. It's going to go down as a deflection. 2nd and 10, 35 seconds left to go. Here's Spence tackling Kirby out of bounds. 3rd and 4, little handoff here to Andrews. Open field tackle, open space. That's Jenkins with the tackle. 4th down and 4. Oregon hurrying up to the line. They're not calling a timeout. Guys, like, this is the same thing that happened with La Tech. Call the timeout. Give yourself a chance. This is the game right here. Woods dropping back. He's going to fire to the end zone. It's Kyle Marquardt with the touchdown, and Oregon will take the lead. I want you guys to watch Pierce Hawthorne here in man coverage. He gets burned right there. He didn't know where Marquardt was going. He had no idea if he was going to cut left or right. He lost track of him, and that is going to lead to Oregon's touchdown here. Giroux has got to make something happen here. Here's a little flip all the way to Teo Gardner. I thought he was going to go all the way, man. I really did, but we've called a play here that I was hoping that we were going to get something open to the outside. I don't know, 4 seconds left. I don't even know if you could get out of bounds with enough time left. I don't know, man. It's just it's painful. That loss is painful. That one hurt, man. That one really hurt. 6 touchdowns for Giroux today. 460. He went off. Billy Tomlinson, 148 yards. So, in hindsight, I think I would have rather tried to run the football a lot earlier in the game, because Tomlinson just was schooling them on the ground. We would have killed off a lot of time. Would have killed off a lot of clock. I trust our offense to score points. Like, I mean, we scored 52 here today. We had 598 total yards of offense. So I trust our offense big time. I think we probably need to avoid getting into shootouts with people. I think we need to start running the football a little bit more to avoid those types of games. Because when we get into those types of games, I don't know if we can win those, especially against a really good team like Oregon. But you know, you can go back to the passing play that we tried to call, trying to go for the touchdown. We probably should have ran the ball, tried to get that first down through the ground. Maybe it would have set up 4th and more manageable, and then maybe at that point you don't kick the field goal. Maybe at that point you go for it on 4th down, and now they got to start from their 3-yard line or something. So yeah, there were some iffy play calls right there that I probably should have gone the other way, and we probably would have snuck out of that with a W, I think. Either way, just maybe poor mismanagement of the clock, but a loss is a loss either way. But we do simulate ahead for this week, and UL Lafayette will lose their first game of the season. Virginia will beat them, so they go to 3-1. 3 turnovers for Virginia, and still somehow they whooped the Raging Cajuns. And it was because Brown came in at quarterback. He was 11 for 32. Sandage went 5 for 6, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and I think he got hurt, which is the reason why that they got blown out. Like, you can't come in as a backup quarterback and throw 4 interceptions. You have to try to at least guide your team to victory. Like, you don't have to win it for them. You just have to you have to play a part as the backup quarterback. But a loss is a loss there for UL Lafayette. Now, Grambling State will move to 3-0 as they beat Kent State here. Cheltenham had a pretty good game himself. 23 carries for 70 yards. Had 250 yards through the air. Shamrock only had 2 catches for 18. So I'd like to see a little bit more out of him, as he's now an upperclassman wide receiver in this. And then Dylan Ozenbaugh, not a lot of tackles here. Only had 1 solo. So he's a custom player. Prince Smith as a custom linebacker as well. So, I thought he had a decent game, but Ozenbaugh I thought should have shown out a little bit harder than he did there. But the Jags will get a close win here, 28-26. We have Hendricks, 29 of 46, over 400 yards for Marquise, and 2 scores. Maverick Bourgeois, 5 for 77. Love to see that. We had Ty Slob not giving up a sack. Cookie Chunk with a TFL and 6 assisted tackles. Let's see if we had anything else happen for custom defenders here. Jackson Klink, he had an interception. Love to see that. And that's going to do it there for week number 4. So guys, in week number 5, we will take a look at Miami against La Tech. So this is another chance for La Tech to beat a top 5 opponent. They couldn't get it done against Clemson, but they've got a shot here against Miami, who was just in the national championship game a season ago against Cal, which Cal ended up winning. So I would think that Miami's probably going to win that game. That'd probably be my pick, but don't count La Tech out of that thing. They seem like they're a legit squad. They lost to Clemson on the road. Very, very close. Now they play Miami at home. It could be a totally different environment there. But we will also see Boston College against ULM. I think that we should probably be able to handle that game. We've also got the Terps against the Raging Cajuns. We'll also show this game. Pretty heavily one-sided there for Maryland, but we'll see if Louisiana can get back off the schneid, get back off that losing streak. Don't get that loss to 2 losses in a row. Build off of that loss, come back and get a W. We'll also get to week number 7 here as well, as we'll get LSU and Tulane. We haven't seen Tulane quite yet, so we'll take a look and we'll check in with the Green Wave, and then we'll also get ULM at Texas. So we got 2 games for gameplay with ULM and a couple sim games across the Cajun 6 series. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you in the next one here next Saturday. As always, thanks for watching, and